Turkey history. Exlpain. Ancient history. The region that is now Turkey has been inhabited since prehistoric times. It was home to numerous ancient civilizations, including the Hittites, who established an empire in Anatolia around 1600 BCE. Other significant civilizations in the region include the Phrygians, Lydians, and Ionian Greeks. Classical period. During the 5th century BCE, the Persian Empire conquered much of Anatolia. However, their rule was challenged by Alexander the Great of Macedonia, who defeated the Persian forces and brought the area under his control. After Alexander's death, his generals divided the region into separate kingdoms, with the Kingdom of Pergamon and the Seleucid Empire being the most prominent. Roman and Byzantine empires. In 133 BCE, the Roman Republic absorbed the Kingdom of Pergamon, establishing the province of Asia. The region became an integral part of the Roman Empire, and later the Byzantine Empire, which emerged following the fall of the Western Roman Empire. The Byzantine Empire, with its capital in Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, thrived for centuries as a center of trade, culture, and Christianity. Seljuk and Ottoman empires. In the 11th century CE, the Seljuk Turks, a Central Asian Muslim dynasty, began to migrate into Anatolia. They gradually expanded their territory, coming into conflict with the Byzantine Empire. In 1071, the Seljuks defeated the Byzantines at the Battle of Manzikert, leading to the gradual Turkish conquest of Anatolia. In the 13th century, a new wave of Turkish tribes led by Osman I established the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans continued to expand their territories, conquering Constantinople in 1453 under the rule of Mehmed the Conqueror. The empire reached its peak under Suleiman the Magnificent in the 16th century, encompassing parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa. Modern Turkey. The decline of the Ottoman Empire began in the 17th century, as it faced military defeats, economic challenges, and internal conflicts. In the early 20th century, the empire was further weakened by the Balkan Wars and World War I. Following the war, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk led a successful Turkish war of independence against the occupying Allied forces and abolished the Ottoman Sultanate. In 1923, the Republic of Turkey was established under Ataturk's leadership. He implemented numerous reforms to modernize the country, including the adoption of a Latin-based alphabet, secularizing the state, and granting equal rights to women. Turkey remained neutral during most of World War II but later joined the United Nations and NATO. Since its founding, Turkey has faced various challenges and undergone significant social, political, and economic transformations. Today, it is a democratic republic with a mixed economy and a vibrant cultural heritage that reflects its diverse history. After the establishment of the Republic of Turkey, the country underwent further developments and transformations. Here are some key highlights of Turkey's modern history. Ataturk's reforms. Under Ataturk's leadership, Turkey embarked on a series of reforms known as Kemalism. These reforms aimed to modernize the country by adopting Western political, legal, and educational systems. They included the secularization of the state, the introduction of a new civil code based on Swiss law, the establishment of a multi-party system, and the promotion of women's rights. Ataturk's vision and reforms laid the foundation for the modern Turkish state. Industrialization and urbanization. In the early years of the Republic, Turkey focused on industrialization and urban development. Infrastructure projects were launched, such as the construction of railways, bridges, and roads. Industrialization efforts aimed to decrease reliance on agriculture and promote manufacturing sectors. Urban centers grew rapidly, and Turkey experienced significant migration from rural to urban areas. Multi-party democracy and military interventions. After Ataturk's death in 1938, Turkey transitioned to a multi-party political system. However, the country experienced several military interventions in its early years. The military intervened in politics to protect the secular nature of the state, often citing threats to the republic as a justification. Military coups occurred in 1960, 1971, 1980, and a postmodern coup in 1997. These interventions had a profound impact on Turkey's political landscape. EU accession and economic reforms. In the 1980s and 1990s, Turkey implemented economic reforms to liberalize its economy. The country sought closer ties with the European Union, EU, and applied for EU membership in 1987. The accession process has been ongoing, with negotiations and reforms taking place to align Turkey with EU standards in areas such as human rights, democracy, and the rule of law. Kurdish conflict and terrorism. Turkey has faced a long-standing conflict with the Kurdistan Workers' Party, PKK, which seeks greater rights and autonomy for the Kurdish population. The conflict has resulted in violence and loss of life over the years. Turkey has also faced terrorist attacks by various groups, including the Kurdistan Freedom Falcons, TAK, and ISIS. Contemporary challenges and geopolitics. In recent years, Turkey has faced a range of challenges, including political polarization, issues related to freedom of expression, and strained international relations. The country has been involved in regional conflicts, such as the Syrian civil war, and has dealt with an influx of refugees. Turkey's geopolitical position, as a bridge between Europe and the Middle East, continues to shape its foreign policy and regional dynamics. It's important to note that Turkey's history is complex and multifaceted, with ongoing developments and dynamics that continue to shape the country's trajectory.